we were doing impressions, you actually do a really good Ernie.
Can you talk like Bert? Get me in character.
Ernie, what was that? Ernie, what was that? I don't think I can do Bert.
You're doing Ernie. You're taking my part.
Should we do an album where we sing Christmas albums? Chestnuts roasted.
Steph Infection.
Well. Steph Infection guests, listeners. That was my guests. When I say Steph Infection guests, I got excited. We have one of the best guests we've had. Fave listeners, biggest views.
Big views?
Big views. My sweet, precious, hilarious, talented pianist boyfriend, Jefferson McDonald.
Wow, thank you. What an intro. Thank you, darling.
What
Thank
an
you.
intro. We're both wearing Pit Vipers. I want to get sponsored by Pit Viper. First of all, look how fucking cool we look. I got him those Pit Vipers for our 1-year anniversary that we just had.
It's been 1 year, and we didn't have matching glasses that first year, and I think it would have been better if we'd been Pit Vipered up. I love these. Thank you, honey. I love them so much. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
You really nailed it with the gifts. No, and you got me that, and also you got me the Buffalo Bills thing for the wall.
I got a Buffalo Bills light, and you got me a very nice espresso machine. I can't keep these on. This is crazy. I can't keep them on the whole episode. It's insane.
That's longer than I thought. You know,
I know. I
well.
felt like you look cool in them, but like it's weird. Show your face.
No, it's bizarre.
I shouldn't have worn a white
behavior.
shirt because I feel like I'm bunching up. There's like a fat roll. It's gonna drive me insane the whole time.
No, you don't have, honey. You're looking fit.
I'm looking fit. My hemorrhoid's back. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on.
Hemorrhoid's back with a vengeance.
Well, I haven't even. It is. It's Bruce Willis. He's back there. He's bald and he's ready to go.
Wait, he has a new name? Oh no, Glenn has a friend.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. That was a good reference.
Sorry, I don't know.
Hemorrhoid with a hemorrhoid with a vengeance.
Hemorrhoid with a vengeance.
Because my hemorrhoid, I feel like if it was on the outside, it would look like Bruce Willis. It's bald.
Yours aren't on the outside yet?
No.
Not like mine. Okay. Yeah, you're getting there.
But I haven't shown you.
Mine's full Bruce Willis.
Yours is deflated Bruce Willis. Yours
yeah. He's sad now.
Yours is Bruce Willis's balls. You haven't seen my ass. We haven't slept in a few days because I've been feeling very periody. I've been feeling very fat. I feel like my gut came back.
When's the last time I saw your ass? It was...
You saw it. You said the hemorrhoids were gone. I was all pumped up. I was
good.
bragging.
You're feeling good.
We are very Canadianed out right now. Look at us. I'm wearing my Canadian Molson Canadian tee. You've got your Moose Canadian Lager, my favorite beer in Canada. Moose Juice, suck it back. We're
Very
coming
good.
to
Very good
Canada next fucking week. I never do the proper promos, and I'm doing it right now. If you're in Kelowna, Victoria, Vancouver, or Edmonton, and you don't fucking come see us next week, stop listening to the podcast. You're no longer allowed to be a fan. I am pushing it's my first theater. I'll block you. And guess
She'll
what?
find a way to block you.
Oh, do I love blocking.
She loves blocking.
But this is all next week. This is November 6th to the 10th. And I don't know what to tell you. They're theaters, and I'm so fucking close to selling out. And here's what people don't realize. If I don't sell out, these places don't want to bring me back. So just come to the fucking show. I don't know what to tell you. Come. That's it. Jefferson's hosting all the shows. What more do you want? Pat Bircher's middling. I don't know what more you want. I'm doing new jokes. I just recorded an hour. Do I have new jokes? No, but I'll be trying to do them.
Yeah, if these don't sell, it's back to the farm for me. I'm getting kicked to the curb, raising chickens again. Yeah, so better come, better get them. I mean, to be honest, a lot of them are really selling well.
The issue is they're almost sold out. So it's a final push here, just especially Vancouver. I thought you guys liked me. What the heck? What the actual heck? We're going to Edmonton. You love Edmonton.
I love Edmonton. I've been there a few times. The Mayfield Dinner Theater. Love everything about
Shout
Edmonton.
out to the Mayfield Dinner. Last time we
were
there.
Comes to the show. It's going to be...
Stop with the Trump voice. Sometimes you can't. You can't have yourself. That was it. That is you come to the show. You did a little bit.
A little bit. That was, baby Trump.
Explore new possibilities, pleasure zones, and find your vibe at funlove.com. Funlove.com is a leading online retailer of sensual health and wellness products, offering a wide array of premier brands of toys, lingerie, and accessories. Make love fun by visiting funlove.com. For a limited time, save 30% off your first order. Just use the code STEPH at funlove.com. Go to funlove.com and use code STEPH at checkout to save 30% off your first order. Visit funlove.com today. Listen up, renters. Ever feel like you're stuck in this loop of rent payments, just watching your money vanish into thin air? It's time to turn that rent game around and start earning some serious rewards. That's where Built Rewards comes in. Earn points by paying rent right now when you join Built.com/Steph. That's JOINBILT.com/Steph. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Join Built.com/Steph to start earning points with your rent payments today. Okay, so last time we were at Edmonton, we did the Great Outdoors Festival, and sometimes you get something I want to call food rage. Almost, I don't know how to explain it. You'll start eating in a way where I'm like, oh, that's enough, and you won't stop, and I don't think you realize. So Bert Kreischer invited us into his trailer, and I guess someone made him a bunch of meat, and he's like, oh, have some. You guys want some? I'm like, okay, yeah. So I have I know, I take a little plate. It's not our trailer. It's not our meat. I look over, you're just fucking hucking this meat on this fucking plate. And I was like, okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot for a first helping. First helping, you went back I was like, and at one point they started putting the tinfoil over it. His assistant was putting tinfoil, and you opened it up. I was like, this means they don't want you to have more meat. You ate all of Bert Kreischer's meat. You ate it all.
Bert Kreischer has delicious meat, and I love Bert Kreischer.
Bert Cholesterol Ricer after all that fucking meat.
I wanted to help him out. You know, they had a huge tub of meat, and they spent a lot of time making that tri-tip nice. It was delicious, and I wasn't going to let it go to waste because he wasn't taking it with him.
No, he was flying.
He was meated out. Everyone was meated out. The only one who needed meat was me.
Oh, was you?
I needed that meat, and it was delicious, and it was good meat. And when you're in Edmonton, you eat all the meat you can because it's meat central, baby.
It is. We're getting some steak. We're getting some juicy steaks. Speaking of steaks, we went to your favorite restaurant for our 1-year anniversary.
Yes.
If you guys are wondering what we did, it was a very actually on our actual 1 year we flew home, and there was a fucking fly on the plane, and I'm still not over it. Remember how mad I got?
Yeah, you were furious.
The whole plane, it's buzzing up and down our aisle. There's 36 fucking aisles. How dare that fly sitting right on the guy right beside us on his little fold down table, and then he wasn't concerned by it.
You almost smacked it off of him.
I did.
I wanted you to.
I was so close.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we shit? We're two turds on the plane. I was so pissed. I couldn't even enjoy the whole plane ride. I kept looking for the fly. You know I hate flies. Disgusting things.
You hate flies.
Flies are grosser than anything else on the planet. Flies and Crystalia are my two least favorite things. I might have a Crystalia joke in my fucking special. That's how much I make fun of this man. I make sure I say it on almost every podcast and almost every time I'm on stage. You laughed. You were at my special. I need to say, I want to give you a very sweet. Your hands are so cold and clammy. I want to give you.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't had enough meat today.
I
need some meat because my blood isn't flowing through my hands.
My sweet boyfriend Jefferson McDonald, racist name. He was so sweet at my special. He did my teleprompter. You scrolled it. You told me when my bangs were out of place. It was very sweet. You helped out very, very much.
Very much.
You helped out very, very much, and I love you so much. I'm very happy, and I just want you to know that you were very sweet to me, and I really appreciate all the help.
Well, thank you, honey. Well, you absolutely
killed
it.
And you fucked me real good before this.
Yeah. I did, didn't I?
Did
I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Because I was at my thinnest, and I felt good getting fucked, and now I'm feeling like a big blob again.
You're much happier after.
Yeah. We got in a fight last night.
You're in a much better mood.
In a pretty huge fight last night. We got in a massive fight last night.
Was it big? I don't know.
On TikTok Live. You know how embarrassing that is?
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
Our relationship is really melding into the media sphere.
It was somebody asked who is funnier. And I said, I'm obviously funnier. And then he said, well, I'm funnier. And then I lost my fucking mind. I literally lost my mind.
Honey, you're the funniest. I'm dog shit.
But then you did that. I never said you were dog shit. I find you funny. I'm just funnier than you. That's it.
There you go.
Let me have this. This is all I have.
It's settled.
This is all I have. Even if you don't believe it, you know that I'm so. This is all I have is being funny.
Also, I don't really remember what we were talking about because I was loaded.
Yeah,
because you asked me to make you some dirty martinis. You were gonna watch. You were nervous to watch the footage for the first time, which is understandable. I can't watch myself doing anything.
It's very hard.
You have to do it much more, and you're very good at that, and you're editing and all that stuff. So you're incredible at it. But we were watching it, and it was glorious. It's going to be incredible. I
was actually quite thrilled. Of Boston, man, that second show came out. Holy fuck! People are gonna think there's added laughs. They're laughing almost too much. I'm like, that wasn't even funny. Like, it was insane. It's crazy. I'm so
Too much laughter.
it's too much.
Too
no,
much.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Relax, people. And then,
but then we
were so good.
It
and
was
then the
going
booze
so
was,
good. The booze
it
hit
was
a point.
nice.
I think what happened is we didn't eat anything yesterday all day. We had like a meat stick and like oats in the morning, and then we had some very strong dirty martinis, which we love. We love our dirty martinis.
I love them, and I love them, and I had some at the Smokehouse the other day.
Yeah.
That's where we went. If you're wondering, you can go
So
there.
we love
celebrated our
Smokehouse,
1
yes.
year there. You can go there. It's fine food at a fair price.
That's their slogan, and
That's
I
their
thought that he
slogan.
just kept saying that out loud, and I was like, but you love Smokehouse.
I love it, and unfortunately, Jimmy Angel wasn't playing that night. Shout out to Jimmy Angel.
Jimmy Angel is a man who's probably 80.
He must be. I don't know. He went to school with Elvis or something. He was telling some crazy
He dyes
stories.
his eyebrows
got
black.
Quite a history, and voice of an angel. Kind of sounds like Roy Orbison a little bit, but let me tell you, I love Jimmy Angel, and I love the Smokehouse.
I know. I gotta say what happened though at the Smokehouse. So I love Smokehouse. Okay, every time we've gotten a booth. I made a reservation. I said it's our anniversary because it was our anniversary. I assumed by just saying it was our anniversary, we would get a nice table. So they give us this slop table. Back corner, I can see the inside the kitchen. It's a table. The chairs are like old banquet. There's no like fluff left in them. They're deflated chairs. I have a bad back. Was it that bad? No, I just didn't want to sit there. So we sit down and our server comes. I'm like, I'm really sorry to be annoying. I can't sit here. Can we get a booth? Then they forget about us. They leave us there. We have just a bit of water, not even a cube. And I go, I can't do this. And you know that I'm going to be in a mood if I don't get the booth. So we go up to the front, and I'm like, look, I'm really sorry to do this. Also, I will say, bunch of booths. There was nothing but booths open.
Plenty of booths.
Open.
I'm just thinking about Smokehouse meat right now. I'm really distracted. Yeah.
But I go up to the front, and I go, I really lay on my sciatica. I go, I'm sorry. Ooh, I toss it up.
Oh, you were full acting.
My sciatica's really acting up today. I needed a booth. I can't enjoy a meal. Also, it's a 1 year. I'm sitting across this disgusting table.
You were so angry.
So
at that point, I just knew it wasn't going to work. We couldn't even have dinner. There was just at that point, you know what you have to do. You go back up. You ask for the booth. It was done. It was, we went from being in a good mood, happy Tolev, to very angry.
I can
sciatica.
Hey,
so
whoa.
many
Let's
physical
just say
ailments were
that's one
popping
thing
up.
both of us do. We can go from being absolutely thrilled and on the fucking snap, both of us can just be like, it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
My dad used to have that, and I used to get mad when he did it, and now I have it. And you
Like
have
last night. But
Like
baby,
last night.
you're much funnier than I am. But
I
let me just say
I
that,
don't need the much.
You know what?
Just-
I can eat a lot more meat than you. Let me have that.
You
No one eats more
have
meat than
everything
me.
else.
I eat
You're
the meat.
hot. You have great teeth. You have a good body.
My teeth are full of coconut still. I can't
right now they're filled with oats.
I can't.
But
I'm
you're
very distracted.
You can play piano like I've never seen any other human being play the piano. Like what the heck?
I'm mostly proud of the amount of meat I eat.
Yeah,
But
why
no,
is that
I
your
don't
one
know
thing? What the
What all this
hell?
other stuff is, that means
love
nothing
meat.
to me. It's just meat.
I don't know how you don't have gout. I
There
always
was
wanted
so much tri-tip left in Bert's little thing. I remember I was trying to take it.
that. You were. And I was like, we're going to bed. We fly out the next morning. We had like a 6 a.m. flight.
Which is good that you held me off because it is hard for me to sleep with that much meat in my
We're
stomach.
we're going to the keg. So he's coming home next.
yeah.
By the time it comes out, this is next weekend. We're going to a wedding. I'm the maid of honor. Have not written a single thing for my speech yet. Or I'm a bridesmaid or whatever. I'm a bridesmaid. But my family's very excited because you're coming into town. And that means we get to go to the keg. And my family loves the keg. Big eaters in the old Tolev household.
They have meat at the keg.
The keg is
They might as well
Fine
just call it meat.
fine
meat
food
keg.
at a fair price. It's a nicer chain restaurant steakhouse in Toronto, and it's, I would say, the happiest moments I've had with
Throughout
my
all of
family.
Canada, really.
I think all of Canada, yes. But we love the keg. It's where we all thrive as a family. We keg size stuff. I won't be keg sizing.
So that's like, what's the equivalent here? Ponderosa? Like,
No, it was way better than Ponderosa. The fuck Ponderosa, disgusting. Ew. I made a Ponderosa reference on stage the other day and no one got it. I was like, oh, we're insane.
Ponderosa's disappearing. Like, they're really having
I think
problems.
they're more
Is there-
upstate. I don't think Ponderosa's a West Coast restaurant.
Yeah, we never went
No,
to Ponderosa.
it's a fancier. It's nice ambient lighting. It's like a smooth jazz in the back. You always get a good steak. You never get
But
a
did you
fatty
go there
piece.
as a kid? I never went out to eat as a kid because we couldn't afford to do
No,
that.
we went to
like,
Swiss Chalet.
Swiss
At
Chalet.
the family dinner.
Okay.
But the keg size, so I don't want you to keg size things because they offer it to you. That means you get they make everything bigger. So if you get the Caesar, you get keg size, they make you bigger Caesar. The steak, they give you bigger. It's a whole thing.
Well, maybe I'll do a Caesar.
I keg sized one time, and I went home.
How big is that? Like the size of my head?
It's big
It's
Caesar.
big.
And I keg sized the salad. I keg sized it all. I was being picky. I was being a big picky.
Are we keg sizing things
No,
this time?
because I went home and my sister made me laugh. And I puked on her bed.
And you always say I'm the one puking after I eat.
So you can't cake size.
Well, I sometimes do.
You puke
I
so
eat
much
too
after
much,
you eat.
and then it just comes out, and I don't even notice it's coming out. But you hear it.
Oh, I hear it. You puke.
Yeah.
You puke more than it sounds like you're anorexic, but you're not.
No,
Or bulimic,
I just eat
whatever,
like a
but
snake, and then my body realizes I'm not a snake, and then it just comes out.
You
of
don't
me.
even chew. What was the other day I watched you just?
Why
I have a
bother?
photo of you that I was going to post on 1 year. You're naked in a hotel on your hands and you're on your knees. You're using the bed as a table. There was a table there, and you're eating a lean cuisine that you got from the hotel lobby, which I've never seen anybody ever before buy those hotel lobby snacks. You always do.
Sometimes they're
Disgusting.
good.
Was
The lean
burritos?
cuisine, no, it was better than that. It was like one of those other ones that's decent. It's like supposedly USDA organic, so it wasn't complete trash.
Jassy. Why do we both have a lisp today?
I have a list because my mouth is filled with coconut. I can't talk.
Filled to the brim with coconut. We
Yeah.
also are a
I
little
can't get it
hungover.
out.
We had a couple sips. We had a bottle of
feel
wine
so good,
last
honey.
night. No, I don't feel great.
I don't feel great.
I don't feel great at all. But yeah, we're coming to Canada. My family's excited. They like you. My dad's so excited you're coming. He already brought you beer.
That's amazing.
How cute is that? And we're coming in a week, and he's like, "Got
love your
Jefferson
dad,
beers
love
in
it.
the
Great
fridge in case
family.
you want some." My dad loves you.
I love him too. I love
Very
your whole
cute.
family. They're very nice. They've been very inviting, very accepting.
Because I've only
you know.
dated pig slob trough shit. Trough
shit?
I
Trough slop?
actually can't talk today. I just did a podcast and I talked normally. Now I can't talk for some reason with you.
The
I've only-
hangover is hitting us. We're in trouble.
I've only
Yeah.
dated the one boyfriend they liked, Steve Oak, and then since then, all the middle filters, it's not been good. So now you're in the picture, and they're like, "We want this one to stay."
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
latching onto you.
Yeah. So we need to stop like having blow-ups during family euchre night. Yeah, because that wasn't great either.
No, it wasn't.
No, no, because I was trying to do the bondy, and maybe chatty with Daddy-O.
I forgot about
And
that.
then we
And then I
cannot be
threw
on
a
the same
pretzel.
euchre team anymore
No, I
because
threw a
we.
pretzel at your head. You threw a pretzel at my head.
Did I throw a pretzel at your? Well, you threw one first. Though.
I threw it first, then you
kind of
whipped
snapped.
it at my head. Yeah, that was the hard one.
I
It was like
whipped
this-
it.
was the-
Oh, that's an exaggeration.
You
Whipping.
did a
so
full
many exaggerations.
overarm. No. Overhand
It was a flick
whip.
of the wrist.
A
Give it a
flick
flick
of the wrist.
Just
Okay,
what
then
the
how
pitch-
then how come I
that's-
was bleeding? Okay, now.
Oh my gosh! This is how
kidding.
they get us, man. This is how it happens.
Okay,
Here
wow.
we go.
Just an incel. This is
Yeah,
it takes
yeah,
one pretzel, and now all of a
Yeah.
sudden I'm abusing her.
Yeah, don't do it with a pretzel. Something else. I love pretzels. It's meat and pretzels. So you know.
Those are your two favorite things: meat and pretzels.
Yes,
And I'm a
you.
far third. I'm
No,
a
no, you're my little
distant-
pretzel.
I'm
You're
your
my
little, I'm
little-
your big fat fucking pretzel you get at a goddamn baseball game. I'm your pub cheese.
Dip you in some mustard.
You would dip me. I can't believe we haven't played with food yet.
We haven't. We did.
No, like sexually.
Sort of. Oh, I was eating while you were.
Yeah. You were eating an ice cream while I was sucking you off.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
we can talk about how I
didn't know I
sucked your
could say I
dick
was
when we
being
were
polite.
how I I sucked your dick when we were watching Forensic Files. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake.
Yeah, because you were laughing and I thought you were going to bite my dick off.
Well, because it was crazy. I was like deep throating your nuts, and then we just hear they found her under a bridge. And I was like,
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's after a while it just.
after a while, the second
Gotta
they said
go.
that she had like abrasions and she was raped, I'm like, I can't continue on like this. This is absurd.
You can't. No. What channel?
And that voice too. That guy, I love that guy's voice. It's so hard. Whenever we're trying to do impressions of him, they found her under the bridge. He has such a weird cadence.
They found her under the bridge.
That's not it at all.
They found her under the
Oh,
bridge.
okay. So the other night we were on a TikTok live because I've been really pushing these West Coast Canada tickets, and we were doing impressions. You actually do a really good Ernie. Because I sent him the meme. Someone sent me the meme where it's like Bert and Ernie in bed. And Ernie's like, boy, am I thirsty. If there's one thing I am not tired, I'm thirsty. And it's like, that's you. Every time we get in bed, you're like, I'm thirsty. Do your Ernie. Your Ernie was good.
Do my Ernie, and you'll be Bert.
Yeah, I'll be Bert.
So can you talk like Bert to get me in character?
Ernie, what was that? Wait, I don't wait. Ernie, what was that? I don't think I can do Bert.
You're doing Ernie. You're taking my
wait,
part.
Bert's more.
Oh,
Bert's
he
more
talks more.
nasally.
He talks
Oh,
more
here.
nasally,
No, I
right?
got it.
You're doing Ernie
I'm doing
too.
Bert now. This is
Okay.
Bert. Ernie, go to sleep.
Wait, you're Bert.
I'm
telling you,
Bert.
I'm Bert. I'm kind of thirsty. Can you pass me the water, Bert?
It's a mix. It's a really fine line mix.
I think it's the same voice actor.
I think it's Kermit. That is so Kermit.
It's definitely Kermit.
And I can do Miss Piggy.
Okay.
Kermit. Why didn't we go as that for Halloween? Miss Piggy and Kermit? Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. That's a real missed opportunity right there.
Oh, my sweet. I started snorting because I don't know what she does. What does Miss Piggy say? Oh, Kermit. Oh, Kermit.
Yeah, you can't.
My throat's so fucked.
Your voice is too low.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you got to really get up there. She gets up there.
Oh, Kermit.
God, rabid Miss Piggy.
We are good at Batman, though. We realize we both can do Batman. Come fuck me. I'm Batman.
Let me put it in your bat cave.
Put your dick in my cave. My ass and my pussy are both my caves.
Alfred, would you help me? Move it in there.
Wait, there's a third. Where's Alfred?
Alfred always helps me put it in the bat cave.
Do you think Alfred did help him fuck?
Well, he was there from the beginning, because think about it. He somebody had to teach him sex ed because he wasn't going to a normal school, right? He had to learn from Alfred.
Did Batman go to school?
Well, according to that show Gotham, I think he's sort of going to school, but then he's not going. He's not attending regularly.
You know, Alfred is putting on Batman's condom.
Yeah, he taught him. He gave him that lesson.
For her pleasure. I lost it again.
Ripped for her pleasure.
No, you lost it too.
But which Batman are we doing?
I don't know.
The Christian Bale is just tearing his throat out. Ripped for her pleasure.
Yeah, Christian Bale. There's no way he could talk after that. Yeah, that was hard to do.
That wasn't even close.
You're very good at voices, though. Once you know a voice, you can do them pretty good.
Well, I can pretty much do this one.
That's the only one.
Give me some water, please.
Oh, I'm also thirsty.
I'm so thirsty before I go to bed. I can't sleep because my knees are sweating, and you have the temperature jacked up.
I haven't had the heat on in months.
We have one of those mattresses. What is it? Just like make you hotter throughout the night?
No,
mattresses?
it's an Aero mattress.
Can we get sponsored by one of those things that cools you down or anything?
You might need one because you got night sweats.
Yeah, and the back of my knees are sweating.
Sweats. You're soaked in the bed.
I'm so warm.
Every time we fuck, it's like a goddamn puddle. Every time we fuck, I'm like, am I fucking Joe Rogan or is this Jefferson McDonald? Soaked. You are dripping sweat every time.
Gosh.
You're more jacked than Joe Rogan. That was almost an insult to you.
Me? No way. That guy is jacked up.
I don't want to see him with a shirt off. I'm sick.
He's got the abs.
I feel like what Joe Rogan looks with a shirt off is just a bunch of jerky sewn together.
Jerky sewn together.
Yeah,
huh?
like I picture a bunch of flat jerkies and then his head on top of it. And then his two legs are Slim Jims.
Honestly, this is making me hungry. This is
the Joe Rogan jerky talk is getting you parched.
Yeah.
You're parched. You're hungry.
Somebody could make a Joe Rogan jerky.
There must
doll.
be how they did Fusilli Jerry. There must be a jerky Rogan.
Oh yeah. There's got to be. That would be delicious. Yeah, but I've been kind of off the jerky because I was shitting blood, so we've taken it. Yeah.
Tell me this.
Oh yeah. Remember our trip across the country? We were only eating jerky. I ate jerky for 6 months. The first when we started dating.
That was good jerky. I got you that in Wisconsin. That was good jerky.
You were feeding me so much jerky, and I loved it.
Why was that? Yeah,
just jerky everywhere you'd go, and you'd call me. You'd be at a jerky shop somewhere, and you're like, "Here, honey, here's more jerky." And I ate so much jerky that something bad happened.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I made your ass bleed.
I was bleeding a lot.
Why was I giving you so much? Was I trying to fatten you up?
I'm not sure. Or shrivel me up with all the salt.
Oh,
no, that's retaining. So you were salting me up. I was getting
you up.
Yeah, I was getting puffy.
Hell? I just looked at your balls.
What about my balls?
I just looked at them.
Can you see them?
No, but
are they in the shot?
I want to see them.
They're not in the shot, are they?
I want to see them. I'm sick.
What do you think of my balls? Do they need a little help?
I like your balls.
Yeah.
I suck your balls all the time. Am I doing it right? I get down there and I realize I don't know what I'm supposed to do down here.
Well, I was trying to instruct you on like the two-hander where you
I've been
hold
doing the two-hander.
thing down. No, you kind of stopped doing the two-hander, but you have been doing the ball suck with the hand, which is nice. I like that.
Okay, but I'm like, I don't know how, sometimes when I grab the balls, I feel like I'm squishing them like one of those stress balls, and then I see them bulge to my fingers. I'm like, that's too tight.
Yeah, because this... That's not what you necessarily want to do. Sometimes you want to like grab. You can kind of grab and pull the,
what? Pull what?
You can put like your hand around them and you're like kind of like caressing them down.
Caressing them
like,
down.
So like so the balls are here, down here, and you're kind of doing a thing. You're like an udder. Treat them like an udder.
Okay.
Try that technique as opposed to the ball crush.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like you're crushing them at all. The balls can take quite a bit. I'm
not crushing, but then my question is with the licking and the sucking, I'm trying to get a full ball in there. Then sometimes I like to challenge myself and try to get 2 in there. But then I don't love it.
Have you ever gotten all 2 of them in there?
All 2 of them.
All 2 of my balls in your mouth?
You're acting like they're fucking huge.
I can tell when you're trying to do that, and I'm like, is she distracted now when you're just trying to get both balls in your mouth?
Yeah, because then it becomes a competition for me, and then I'm not even focusing on
I'm like, what's going on down there?
I'm like, but I feel like the second I go down there, I'm like, okay, I've dedicated. You know what though? They're always clean. That's why I'm down there. I've never sucked a dick this much in my life than yours. It's so clean. It's squeaked up.
Squeaky
put that
clean.
through. It's cleaner than our cars. Your dick is.
Oh, well, our cars are filthy.
Our cars are bad.
What are you talking about?
No, but I mean, like, there's even like after the gym, there's no smell. First thing in the morning, even when you're sweating, there's no smell.
Yeah, but I shower pretty quickly after the gym. I'm not letting it.
A lot.
I don't let it marinate after the gym because believe me, it would
I'm like,
soak up.
okay.
There's only one time you got after the balls after the gym, and that was fast.
And they were sour.
They were sour.
Time,
see,
yeah.
they were
but
sour.
I didn't hate it. I still
sour
liked
patch
it.
Balls.
Somebody actually asked us last night. This is a good question. Somebody else asked us last night on the live what our ick is with each other. And I thought when someone says you have an ick, in my opinion, when you get the ick with somebody, it's done. I've never had an ick with a guy and been like, okay, and seen through it. Once you get one ick with somebody, you're like, I'm like disgusted and it's over.
Yeah, for instance, I thought an ick was when I told you, could you please not blow your nose at the table at the smokehouse?
Yes.
I thought that was an ick because
wasn't smokehouse,
when
or was
I
it?
grew up, you know, we weren't allowed to blow our nose at the table. That just was a general thing.
Okay.
And my father would always equate it to just might as well pull your pants down at the table and take a shit on the plate. That's what he would teach us.
Well, that seems a little drastic.
And then you didn't take very well to me saying
Well, here's
that.
the thing. I blew my nose at the table. I was sick for a bit. The amount of times I had to get up, I didn't do what we were eating. I waited till there was no food there, and I would turn and I'd blow it in the napkin. I didn't think there was a problem with that. I've always blown my nose at the table. I think we farted at the dinner table.
Your family? Yeah.
Yeah,
in
so
Canada?
so we were gross. Aaron, do you think it's bad to blow your nose at a... No, it's not bad. Aaron's on my side for this. Thank you very much.
Blow your nose. Are we talking about a dab? Because one thing is like a dab because you can like turn that from like a face thing into a dab, but actual blowing out big loogies of snot at the table.
But I don't do the look. I never do the look. It's disgusting. I blow. Yeah, I put it down. I blow. Exactly. You blow it. You dab and you put it away.
Blow in the dab and then put
the
away?
way you looked at me, the face you gave me after I did that.
It was more than a dab.
Honestly thought you were breaking up with me. You were repulsed. And I was like, huh? I've never seen you look at me like that. And I was like, what? I was honestly alarmed. I'll never do it again now. Now I know there's an issue with the blowing nose at the table. Hey, chime in the comments if you think
now here's the thing: if you're leaking and the leak is coming down, and
I was leaking,
you got to like get the leak. But if you're doing a full blow because it's forceful in order to get it out, I think you got to reserve for going to the bathroom. You know,
but then the
People
next
are
night,
eating here.
I did it, and I went to the bathroom 48 times. So that meal to me sucked because I spent half my night in the bathroom. I spent that entire meal in the bathroom.
You were just leaking, so you needed to do the dab, and
no, I needed a blow.
You needed to blow.
I was so congested.
You were so congested, yeah. You know, in that situation, it is tricky.
But was that the ick with you?
But you were legitimately kind of.
I was deathly ill. I was
sick.
so sick.
Something was wrong with you.
Sick as hell.
Yeah, you were sick as
so
hell. We're just going out apparently sick, but you've been kind of.
I'm sick all the time.
Sick all the time. Yeah,
it wasn't
I don't know
COVID.
What it is.
I knew what it was. It was just it's just cold season.
Snot's pouring out of your face.
I have allergies and stuff. I'm covered in hives. My hives were so bad this morning. I thought I had to go to the hospital. My hives were very bad.
They're very bad. They're very bad. I was getting concerned.
And then I flashed you, and then you said that my hives were the same color as my nipple. I'm like, well, now we can't fuck. And then you pretend to suck them. And I was like, well, you can't suck my nipples now if you said my hives are the same color.
That doesn't mean I can't fuck just because of the same. What are you talking about? That means extra nipples for me.
Ew.
1,000 nipples.
We haven't fucked in 5 days.
Well,
6.
you sucked me off yesterday, right?
Yeah,
So
I sucked them off.
I'm kind of happy.
What the heck?
I'm doing well over here.
What the hell?
But you said we couldn't because.
No, I'm on my period. I was just feeling gross. I'm feeling congested. I have this cough, and I almost
You look
coughed.
great. What are you talking about? Cough? I don't care if you're coughing. It tightens things up.
Oh my god! Ew! I just coughed. Let me fuck.
Keep coughing, baby. See, I gotta make her laugh over having sex. Ooh.
No, ew.
Oh, honey. Please cough.
Please cough so I can
It
come.
feels good on my cock. That's weird. Muppets during sex.
No, that is gross. At funlove.com, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in. Who cares? Married, single, long-term, long distance, whatever. Something new, something exciting, monogamous, open. No one gives a crap. Take time with yourself. Just go to funlove.com where you can explore a wide variety of options to rev up your romance in the bedroom and beyond. Hey, maybe do it in the kitchen one day. No one's judging. Just clean up before you cook. Funlove.com is a leading retailer of sensual health and wellness products, offering a wide array of premier brands of toys, lingerie, and accessories. They take pride in curating a selection of the highest quality products, offering everything from soft and sexy, to hot and spicy. So you're sure to find what you're looking for. Just head over to funlove.com. Let them help you discover, indulge, and satisfy your desires. Come and find the vibe you're looking for to make love fun by visiting funlove.com. And guess what? If you live in Arizona or Colorado, check out one of their 18 in-person stores. Get in there, touch some stuff, feel it around. I keep bragging about my big package that Funlove sent over to me, but guess what? I'm not done going through it. They sent me some doozies in here. We've been using the old Playboy Slick H2O water-based lube. I'm always sensitive to stuff, so I don't want anything else going down there. And guess what? It is slippy. It's nice. That's only $23. Get it down there, slop it around, slop it inside. The Playboy Royal Mini Wand. Pardon my French, but it's feeling pretty good down there. Jefferson's on the ships a lot. Guess what? I need to do something down there. I'm getting bored. I've been using it. It's $69, worth every goddamn pedal. I'm also going to say, the Playboy pedal and the pedal. These are nice. These are nice little suction. They're down there. They're sucking you off. I mean, it's not really sucking you off, but it feels, whatever it's doing, it feels like I'm getting sucked off. I've been getting really into the edible massage, French vanilla oil. That is tasty. I don't love the taste of nuts. They always have a bit of a smell. They got a bit of a tinge. I mean, Jefferson does have clean nuts, but most men have a smelly nut. Slop it up with some French vanilla. Really suck those things back. For a limited time, save 30% off your first order. Just use code Steph at funlove.com. Go to funlove.com and use code Steph at checkout and save 30% off your first order. Visit funlove.com today. Okay, real talk. We've all been there, feeling like we're just burning cash with those rent checks. Just who's getting this money? Is it the landlord? I don't know where my money's going. It's very frustrating. But here's the deal. Bill Rewards has figured out a way to make rent more rewarding. So say goodbye to the money bonfire and hello to a renter's revolution with Bilt. Bilt is breaking ground as a neighborhood rewards program that hooks you up with points on your rent. Every month, pay your rent and watch the Bilt points roll in. Use points to jet off on a dream vacation. Put your points towards a flight or hotel stay with 500 plus airlines and 700,000 plus hotels and properties. You can also use your points to book fitness studio classes, redeem them towards a future rent payment. They're designed to meet your lifestyle. Pay rent hassle-free through the Bilt Rewards app. Your rent game just got a major upgrade. Bilt points have been consistently ranked the highest value point currency by the Points Guy and Bankrate. Earn points by paying rent right now when you join Bilt.com/Steph. That's JOINBILT.com/Steph. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Join Bilt.com/Steph to start earning points with your rent payments today. We did Boston together. It was nice. We drank a lot in Boston. After the special, because I had not drank for so long, we got fucking twisted in Boston.
I haven't recovered yet. I'm a shade of a human being, but I had so much fun. It was so nice. And the oysters were so good.
We had a really fun night with my sister and her husband.
Had a great time.
Jess and Alex. We had a really fun night.
Yeah, they're so much fun. That was great
to it was her birthday.
Hang with them a little bit. With everybody. So many people came down. Some family came down.
Yeah, your family. Joe tried to fuck every single girl that I brought.
Anything that moved, taught him well.
Joe was so funny. His brother Joe came. Very supportive, very sweet. Wow, really taught him well.
It took a minute on that one.
Yeah, because I was ignoring it. I was going to talk over it, then it pissed me off, so I had to stop.
Uh-oh, she's angry again, folks.
Wow. Uh-oh is right. And he also said he had big feet in the live last night. He's like, not like those big fucking honkers. I was like, jeez.
No, that's not.
They are big. I'm self-conscious. I can't
You
listen
are?
to Chinese buying them. Yes.
I can't make a little stupid comment
can't.
these days.
No.
The feet are off limit. What else is
Feet
off limit?
Me not being hilarious is off
Yeah,
limits.
yes, not being hilarious is obvious. What else?
People keep saying we look like siblings. I'm getting pissed off. Last night on the live, I asked, I'm like, I gotta stop.
Why does that piss you off? It is weird, but I
don't look alike
it.
at all. That's why. Do people not have eyes? Someone said it's the same mouth and jaw. Someone also said the same nose. Insulting to him to say that we have the same nose.
Here, let's
That's
look
actually
straight ahead,
offensive.
and then we'll see. Do we look like siblings?
Yes or no?
And
We don't at all. I'm looking.
should
I
we
can
take
see
a
us.
test?
Hey, 23andMe just got sued. Apparently, something happened, or they're getting sued. All the info leaked. They had like a breach.
Well, I think they've been doing that for a while, and also
And
aren't they
everyone's
going
info is
under and all of the
breached.
info,
Yeah,
and they're
that's
selling
what
it to
happened.
another company?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Ta-ta, if you thought you... Also, who cares? I love when we get worried when there's a breach. Who's coming after you?
what info am I getting? Like, oh, I'm part Dutch. I already knew that.
yeah,
Like
what
now
the
I know
hell?
what percentage supposedly.
See, that's the thing. You have no Bulgarian in you. And I'll tell you what, I have no Irish in me. I'm Bulgarian, I'm Greek, I got a whisperer Jew in me. I don't know what to tell you.
But where are the
We're not-
Bulgarians coming from? Like you've got a Slavic thing happening? Or like what's
Yeah,
happening
they're-
with the Bulgarians?
They're over this in Bulgaria.
Okay.
That's where they are.
But don't you have like a little percentage of whatever's happening over in Turkey? Because you're near kind of where everybody was
There's
really
Greek.
mixed.
There's Greek in my family. My Baba was
Greek.
born in Greece, so I got I got Greek. I got like Greek family.
Okay.
Like her mom or dad was Greek, so I'm Greek and Bulgarian. It's a combo.
Okay. So the closest we might be is I've got the German-Dutch thing. That's on the same continent. They're close.
Okay.
There might have been some leakage over there.
Some leakage.
Someone might have spilled a sperm on a dress.
Somebody
at
might
a
have pulled
Bulgarian.
an old Bulgarian sheath condom, an old goat
Oh
condom.
yeah,
they
wear
made.
one of those nice hats, one of those things that I really want you to wear when we get married.
That is very
Yeah, I need the goats, and I need
okay.
the outfit with the red and it's like red and white.
It is nice. I do
and
look
it looks
in red. Mm-hmm.
great. You look great with your eyes. Great eyes.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
have great. Everything else disgusting.
No, look at those big
eyeballs.
beautiful eyes.
Big beautiful eyes.
Yeah, look at those. Look at those. Look at those chestnuts.
Chestnuts roasted.
Jack
Should we sing
Frost
that? Should we do an album where we sing Christmas albums?
nipping at your toes. Yeah, what ones would we sing now? What do you all sing? Any
We
Bulgarian?
don't. Do you think my family sings together? Your family actually
Joy
sings.
to the world. Do you
That's
know
why
that
my
one?
mom's named Joy.
From that song.
My mom was born December 22nd, and my grandma said the second my mom popped out, that song came on and she named her Joy. I don't know.
Well, we got to get her
It's a cute
singing on that
story.
one. We'll get her on that
You
one.
think my mom can sing? She sings worse than
better.
me, and it's crazy.
I'm not saying this album's going to be good. This is not going to be like
Tolevs and,
the Tolev family Christmas album.
Hosted by Jefferson McDonald, and just you going, all right, guys, can you try? No, my sister can actually sing, but nobody else in the family can.
Oh, she can?
Because your whole family's musical. Everyone can sing in your family.
Yes, yeah, pretty
They're
musical
all-
family.
Yeah, it's crazy. My dad just bought my niece, my sweet little niece Penelope, who's the cutest baby on the entire planet, but you're never going to see her because I don't want you fucking pig perverts looking at her and putting her on a dark
Yeah,
web.
sorry, pervs.
Sorry, you sick fuckers. She's so fucking cute. He bought our little guitar. He's gonna give her guitar lessons. I took piano lessons, by the way.
Wow.
My grandma got me piano lessons.
You did, and what happened with that?
I'm stupid. I can't figure things out like that. Didn't pick it up.
Well, you're sort of picking up the theme to the news radio. We've been playing that. You were getting good at that.
You gotta teach me something good. You gotta teach
And I was teaching you the theme to Law and Order. You were picking that up.
We gotta get back into that because that I want to do.
We were doing pretty good at that.
That I want to do.
You know, but we need to spend more time at home. The problem is we've been on the road too much. Like, this is what we do for fun. That's what we were doing for fun. We would eat and play themes, and then I would teach it to you.
It was nice. And
Those
then
were-
Susan was
it was
there
nice.
dancing around.
Yes.
I was gonna bring Susan today, but we got a meeting after this. We had a lot of stuff. We're very busy. It's very. We're going to buy a lens
So
today.
busy.
Actually, we have to go to Best Buy
Oh, my
because
goodness.
we're gonna start filming more sketch stuff.
I love Best Buy, though.
You do love Best Buy. We're gonna do a creepy girl Best Buy.
We are? We're going to do that?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay.
We'll pump it out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You'll be manipulating some cables.
Oh, I mean,
You'll be finding
sucking
some-
off two cables.
Some
I mean,
filming equipment there.
finding the
Will this
speakers.
lens capture anything?
We just did
Yeah,
the
well-
creepy girl at Spirit Halloween, and I'll tell you what, no one in that store gave a shit what we did.
No one cares.
No one ever cares. People are like, I can't believe they film us in public. Who the fuck's looking at us? No one. No one looks at
No
shit
one.
all we do.
No one.
It's absurd.
And we're relatively respectful. We wait till people are out of the way.
I don't want
We're
people
doing
in the
our thing.
shot. I
Yeah.
hate that.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to get people in.
drawing attention to ourselves. We're not being overly obnoxious.
No. I make sure I don't want people in, and we're not messing anything up.
No.
I'm putting things back. Yeah, I'm putting them on my face. I'm putting on the Batman thing, and I'm walking around in it for a bit, but I'm taking it off. Someone also commented how gross that is, and that actually made me sick. I never thought about that. Trying on a public mask.
Yeah.
Sick.
If my dad had been there, he would have said something about it right
really?
after he told you not to blow your nose at the table.
Well,
It's like taking a dump.
Was he?
It is like taking a dump. It's like something from your body.
It's not
What do you
like
think?
taking a dump. That's your fucking
It's a little
anus
bit like
shitting.
yeah, but
We
these
can't
are
compare it to
like
that.
two anuses,
Okay.
whereas that's one. So it's kind of like it's just different color.
It's
you know?
much different. There's no smell, scentless.
Yeah, if your mucus from your nose
And also,
smells,
I don't do the look. A lot of people look. Yeah.
then you got other
Something's
issues.
wrong.
What's going on?
Well,
Smelly
you have
mucus
issues.
over here.
Let's get to your issues. What time are we at here? What the hell? We really talk a lot.
My issues. I
Because
was
you
out
always
there.
make notes. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was talking to Michael and Joseph out there. They were
Okay.
cracking me up. There's some crazy stuff going on the farm.
Okay,
a lot of weird anus stuff. 'Cause I know in shitting and that kind of thing. I was
What do
thinking
we
about
got?
that. Well, I mean, just the typical anus stuff, you know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know. Well, there's a couple things. I guess we could start with what we were talking about when we were young, and you know, of course, we didn't have doctors. We couldn't go. We weren't like, you nice Canadians where you go up and you've got this.
Is it because
free
you're
healthcare.
homeschooled? Your dad didn't believe in the doctors either? Or
No,
was it-
we just couldn't afford it to go to the hospital, you
Oh,
know.
right,
So
'cause
it's just
it's-
we had
yeah.
to. He was the doctor, Dr. Dad, and
Dr.
let
Dad.
me tell
It's
ya.
fine. Go rub some salve on it.
Well, it was similar to that. It would usually be something like that, yeah. And but Michael was telling me, oh my gosh, he was
Michael's
he was
his second brother.
He's my
oldest.
second brother. Yes, Jefferson, Michael, Patrick, Rebecca, Joseph, Matthew, Philip, Paul, and James. So that's the list of the siblings. And Michael, he was next to me.
And the Lord.
And the Lord, yeah, he's in there too. Yeah, he's also
That's all
invited
those
to our dinner
names-
table.
All those names are very, aren't
which
they all?
some of you sinners should do as well.
Wow. Yeah, well, what the
Just
heck?
throwing that in there, just like,
geez.
hey, that's good. Hey, watch a lot of those Exorcist ones. Creepy stuff. Michael was on medication that apparently was making it so hard to shit that it wouldn't come out at all. It can't. I guess it was just like rounded off. So he was saying that he would have to go in and help shape the shit inside his stomach with his hands. But he said he could do it because he's a very strong lad. I mean, he's got hands. I mean, these are like sausage fingers. These hands can get in there and dig things around. And so he
Stop
would
turning me
shape.
on.
Of course, they was you sick fuck. But yeah, no, this will turn you on. He would shape it and try to mush it to the end of the shit to be kind of like a pointed, like a top
out?
hat. No, like what's a
a
cone
party
hat?
hat?
Like a cone head.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, he was turning it from a Joe head to a cone head, or like a Joe Rogan
Joe.
head to a cone head,
Okay.
and that way he could shit it out. Yeah,
That's fucked.
yeah. But
I thought
apparently,
you
I'm
meant-
wondering how you, without going inside, because when I was young, I used to have to pencil it out because mostly we were just eating
What?
like
Wait,
dirt
sorry?
and
What do you mean
spaghetti.
pencil it out?
You know when you have to like shove something in there to like
No, I
loosen it
actually
up?
don't know. No, I actually have no fucking clue what you're talking
You've
about.
never penciled out a shit
You
before?
put an HB pencil in your asshole and penciled out a shit.
For sure. Well,
Jefferson.
because you can't use your finger because
Jefferson.
that's weird. But
Are you
eventually,
serious?
the pencil you find doesn't work. Then you have to use your finger. I mean, you got to get this shit out. We're
Stop.
not going to go to the doctor. What am I going to tell my dad to stick his gnarly big finger in there? No, because
Big
he would.
fingers in this family.
He would.
You're telling me.
He probably had
my
some
stomach's
dirt on
fucking
there.
up. You're telling me right now that your shits would be so hard to come out of your ass.
Yes.
You would by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You would take a pencil, sharpened,
No, you'd use like the other end of the pencil with the eraser. The eraser end. Yeah.
and what would you do? I don't understand what you're poking your poop. What are you doing in there?
You're just trying to poke it around, like kind of like mush it up a little so that it'll come out because it's rock hard in there. You ever just shit granite? Yeah.
You're saying this as if anybody else listening right now has shoved a pencil in their ass. There's no way.
Listen, I think I did that once. It didn't work, and then I had to like find some other methods.
Well,
But
this is
I thought penciling
crazy.
it out was a phrase.
Penciling it out is not a phrase. Penciling it out. Whether you
penciled it out, babe?
and then you're using that pencil after.
Well,
You go to erase something and you're like, oh no, it's made more of a
No.
smear. It's just shit.
Shit, poopy art.
Oh my god,
that's poopy brush. No, you
Babe.
just wash it off.
No
in
wonder
the
you have a
wash,
hemorrhoid.
know.
This is crazy. You're
I'm not
shoving
at
a
that
pencil in
point,
your
but
ass.
it's surprising, that Asshole didn't tear. Well, it probably was torn until I was 12. There was so much blood and things happening.
My God.
Yeah, but,
I'm taking you to a doctor on the way home. This is crazy.
No, they're much better now. I don't have to pencil it out now. I mean...
No, you sprayed the toilet today, though.
Oh, I don't even remember. Well, I was hungover. Yeah, I sprayed the full bowl. I had a full bowl spray that you couldn't see any porcelain. And I don't know where. This was, I think, at an airport. I don't know where it was.
Okay, I have to bring this up because I can't believe he does this. I need to know if other people do this, especially guys. I know. So you love. I'm actually going to buy you for Christmas. I'm gonna buy you a travel bidet. Jefferson loves to wash his ass.
That's a thing?
Yes, I'm getting one for you.
Oh, but
no, you
how
need
does
one.
that work?
You need one because I think you just fill it up with water before you go in the bathroom. Jefferson will be at an airport, take a shit, get toilet paper, wipe his butt a bit, take toilet paper, go to the sink, get water, go back into the stall with that wet piece of toilet paper and clean his ass.
But now I'm starting to do it before I go in for this shit. If I remember that, then I know I'm in good shape. So I'll go in.
Aaron, have you ever done this? This is crazy in public. So people
I
watching you.
I don't want to sit on a plane for 10 hours with shit ass.
No, I mean, no.
That
they go into the
sucks.
wheelchair stall because sometimes they have a sink in there.
Well, yeah, if that's ideal,
yes.
or go to the family one, then I'm set.
Yes,
Then I could just like waddle around with my pants around my ankles.
Your nankles?
My nankles. And,
Your mants around your nankles.
Water up my ass. Then I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, then I'm
I
thrilled.
just can't believe you do this in public.
Well, I sneak it in. Obviously, I make it look,
Like you
not
go,
suspicious.
oh, I forgot something in the bathroom, and then you walk back in.
I don't walk out with my pants down. I'm like, oh, like what am I doing here?
No, I realize you put them back
Yeah, I'm
up.
subtle. I'm like just sneaky. I come back and I'm like, oh, I forgot there's more shit. Like in my head, I'm doing some method acting that makes it seem like if there's someone else there, I'd be like, wait, he's washing his hands, but he's going back to the stall, suspicious. So in my head, I have to do a little acting and be like, oh, what's that I forgot in there?
Okay.
And then I can like wipe up whatever.
All
You
right.
kind of got to moisten it up in there because
You do have to moisten it up.
up.
I do, but there is a handheld one going on right now because we have the Tushy. You love the Tushy, but my hemorrhoid's so bad right now that I can't even use the Tushy because the pressure hurts my ass.
It hurts your ass, but it's not an outie hemorrhoid.
Yeah, but
it's an innie, but it's just
my
you
ass
just
is so swollen right now. My ass is so fucked up.
My gosh, so no anal for me ever.
You're never.
Again.
I told him today. I'm like, if you want anal, find another asshole because it ain't.
What other asshole
Exactly.
would I be banging
None.
in the ass?
None. Obviously, there's no option for you
There's
here.
no option.
You're never doing anal. That's it.
I wasn't really interested, but you kept harping on it. You're like,
I
you
was
fuck me in
forced.
the ass, and I
I
was
wanted
like,
to take
well,
your
I was
ass
starting to
virginity.
come around to it, and then what happened? We just
warmed you
ate
up.
so many chicken wings that now we're.
I don't even eat chicken wings. We're getting Duff's when we go to Toronto. I love Duff's. No, I can't. They're so fatty. Duff's Famous Wings in Toronto, where I worked for like 7 years.
We can just split 8 or something like that.
I'll tell you what. That's when you know a restaurant is clean. I go back there every time I go home. It was squeaky clean. The chicken was so fucking fresh, never frozen. Huge shout out to fucking Duff's Famous Wings. Love the guys who work there. Very supportive. They got annoyed of me a lot because I would take off so much fucking time for stand up, but they were so sweet.
Wow.
Lauren, Richard, and Steven, if you're listening, they're not listening to my podcast. What if they were? They
Well,
weren't.
Duff's, and it originated in Buffalo,
Buffalo, I
right?
know,
Yeah,
I know.
Where my
And now-
favorite team resides.
Buffalo Bills. I'm a Bills fan now. I'm learning. Josh Allen, look at him throwing that spiral.
She's learning a lot about football, as you can see.
Hey,
Yeah,
first and
that's
10.
right. First and 10. First and 10. We love a first
We
and
love a
10.
first and
And we do
10.
love Josh Allen. Love the Bills.
Love the Bills. Could I name another player right now? Absolutely not. Coleman? Coleman was doing good yesterday. They
That's
put Coleman in
right.
the game.
Wow, look at this.
Look at me.
Number.
0.
That's right.
Ah,
Yeah.
he
Rookie
gave
from
me no
FSU.
hands.
My other alma mater.
And the other guy, oh yes, there you go. And then the other
right.
guy who got the first interception yesterday, his first interception of all time.
Austin
Johnson.
Honestly, he's never got an interception. He doesn't typically get
No,
those. So
that's
this
what he
is-
said, but that's what they said. This is his
but
first one ever.
If you're just throwing that out there, like then
I'm gonna
people
throw it
are
out
going to
there.
be very impressed. If
I
you
really
lead
need
with
to.
that, it'd be like Austin Johnson with that.
I want you to take me to a tailgate so bad.
Yeah,
I want to go
think
tailgate
I'm
with
getting
you
his
and
name.
your
I know we have
uncle.
Taron Johnson is yeah, but Austin
I want to go to a
Johnson,
game.
yeah.
Me, you. Oh my god, if we went with me, you, Shooter, my dad to a fucking Bills game would be so funny.
It would be funny. It would be good. I mean, last time I went with Shooter, I still got kicked out of the box.
Because you were being a fucking pervert, you pig.
I don't think I was.
Where we
I
talking
was
about last
just
time
drinking
you were
it up.
flirting.
I may have flirted a little bit. You know, I was young. I was
horny.
young. I was like Joe, young and foolish.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't tell me what Joe did. So Joe came to the special.
Joe came to the special.
And then he was trying to hook up with one
coming,
friend.
Joe.
Thanks for coming, Joe. He tried to hook up with one of my friends, Sam, and then it didn't happen, but she still let him sleep on the floor in the hotel room. But Joe was so sweet. He went out and got a breakfast sandwich the next day.
He wanted to take us out for sandwiches the next day, but we
nice.
were laying in our bed dead.
No, we were
Sorry,
dead
Joe. We wanted to
that
come out.
Next morning, my body, I can't believe, it is insane the way the body works, how I was so stressed for so, that's what I think the hemorrhoids are too. I was so stressed for so long. The second the special was done, my body went, ugh, and then I got like sick and my ass got sick and now I'm just like, I've been this cough and it's a whole thing now. I'm always sick.
You are sick.
People always ask why I do Steph Infection. I'm always ill. My hives were so bad, it was crazy.
You had a good streak there. You had a good 3-month streak because you typically get sick once a month, and I got to take care of you.
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't been able to take care of is this bleeding, sliced up asshole that you've got right now. So that's been tricky.
Well, I'm getting fingered tomorrow morning.
Fingered tomorrow morning,
I'm getting
not by
checked
me.
out. Not by you. You can't go in there.
I can't finger your ass these days. No.
Here's the problem. Also, when they finger it, I got a woman, and I like to make sure she's of Asian descent.
I don't even know what I'd be doing in there. I'd be
hands,
like just
nice,
making you
dainty.
cry. You'd be angry at me. Like, what am I doing? I mean, but typically, if we had an issue like this back in my day on the farm,
you stick a pencil in my ass.
it would be my dad figuring it out.
Yeah, so what else happened? What the heck? We talk so much. The hell? Let's end soon.
Oh, well, Joe's telling me also that I mean, we all had psoriasis, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, and it
Not
got
now.
so bad. I mean, I didn't know what psoriasis was. Whatever I had something growing on me, I would just like rip it off. But Joe had it so bad. That's why his head was buzzed until he was 12, because it was just he had all of the psoriasis. And of course, no one was going to get any medication. You know, we weren't going to the hospital or anything like that. But my dad would just cut it off with a knife. It'd be so thick, it'd probably be like half an inch thick, and he would just slice it off. And Joe said...
Oh my God!
that he just thought it was normal for Dad to just be cutting skin off of him and for him to be bleeding all of the time.
Oh my God! What the heck, Joe? Now I feel bad he stepped on the floor.
So they'd be watching a movie and Dad would just be slicing and dicing all the kids.
Oh my God! I love the way you laugh at these traumatizing things.
You didn't grow up like this, just like
No.
getting psoriasis
We
cut
had
off
no
you?
pencils in our ass. We had no knives. We had very good hospital. We would go to the hospital a lot.
Bragging.
I am bragging because it's the one thing fucking Canada has.
Yeah. Well, we had a nurse down the street. She would come over for like really special cases where Dad couldn't figure it out because
Dad couldn't cut it off.
Dad couldn't cut it off. Yeah, that was his go-to. If he can cut it off, he's cutting it off. He also, Joe, we would eat so much that we were just putting, you know, Dad out of house and home. The way we were eating, it was insane. So at one point, Dad took Joe out to the fields where all this sorghum was growing. And if you know what sorghum grows, it's related to corn. It's sort of a grain, and it's sort of related to sugar cane. So you could sort of suck on it.
Okay.
And Dad told Joe, "Listen, son, if you're out here, you could just eat as many of these plants as you want. You don't have to eat as much of the inside food."
So Joe's out there sucking back sorghum.
Sorghum.
Was disgusting. Was just dry?
I mean, if you get it at the right time, then it's like can be a little sweet, right? Because there's some sweetness
Give
to
'em a
it.
sauce
and
for the sorghum.
But the thing is, you can't let your animals out because at a certain point, once the sorghum turns, if the animals go out there and eat it, they will die. The gases will bloat them up, and you got to like spike their stomach and release the air.
Oh my God!
And I don't think it's good for humans either. I think that'll mess you up pretty good. So you got to stay away from the sorghum. But I just think it's funny that Dad was trying to make us eat sorghum because we were eating too much of the inside food.
That's so fucked up. Babe, you're so traumatized.
No, I think I was sort of finding food other places because I was running the farmer's market, so I would eat like a bunch of burritos down there. So I was burritoed up. So I'd have that as a base. But Michael told him that because Michael apparently broke his back when he was 7, never went to the hospital, fell out of the barn into a pile of mud and rocks. You know, and you haven't seen the old barn, but it was pretty high
I
up.
drove by it.
We did dry it, yeah, and you've seen that old barn back there. So he fell out, and his little peanut body broke in half. And Bob came out, found him, and he was like, "How are you doing? Are you okay, son?" Yeah. He was like trying to tell me the sounds he was making. Bizarre. They brought him in. They didn't take him to the hospital, but he was just always wondering why he had a hunch for the next 10 years.
Full broken back. This is fucked up. Poor Michael. And did he break his ankle and then he had to
But he healed. He doesn't have that hump anymore. Well, the ankle was later. He broke that in 12 places. But even that, he doesn't walk like the penguin anymore. He's healed. And he says it's because, of all the spaghetti but we didn't have sauce on the spaghetti, but just the spaghetti. Well, we couldn't afford the sauce. So we just ate the spaghetti.
Put some sorghum on it.
Yeah, you sprinkle some sorghum.
Sorghum spaghetti again.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, you could maybe do that. Yeah.
We have to go. We're wrapped up with time here. We're at time. We have to go. This is so fast.
This is fast. I only have 10 other things, but
I know. Obviously, you're going to be back. You're the number one listening episode.
We'll talk about beaver fever later.
For fuck's sakes, you always leave them wanting more. Listen, West Coast Canada, for fuck's sakes, please, for the love of God, if you're not even there, if you know anybody who lives in Kelowna, we're there November 6th, Victoria, November 8th, Vancouver, November fucking 9th, the Vogue Theater. I need to sell these tickets. This is the one place. Thought you liked me. I've sold out every other Vancouver show. It's different jokes. I'm doing different stuff for you. A lot of crowd work. Huh? And then November 10th, we're going to meet Edmonton. Me, Jefferson McDonald hosting, Pat Burcher featuring. It's going to be very fun. We're driving everywhere. We'll have road stories. Maybe I'll take a shit in one of the sides of the river. I did that before one time. I was bunked up for a long time. I took a shit in one of the BC rivers. Felt nice. Glacier water right in the ass. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on, my sweet loving boyfriend. And we'll see you West Coast Canada. Otherwise, check all my tour dates, punchup.live/Steph Tolev/tickets. Get tickets. I'm coming to a bunch of fucking places next year. Jefferson's coming with me to a lot of these fucking places. Half of my shows he will be hosting. So for fuck's sakes, come. And I can't advertise your show in Nashville because it's sold out. Jefferson had a big show in Nashville, but there's like 2 tickets left. November
16th. Yeah. I'm doing a concert down there. But I think there's 3 tickets left.
So you literally, if you're listening to this, it's probably already sold out, but check it.
Yeah, check it.
And there might be matinee. So follow both of us on Instagram. Follow Steph Infection Podcast. Please subscribe to my YouTube. My God, I'm losing followers and I post so much. Please subscribe. Thank you.